How do you react when someone knows your route home better than you do? I always thought friendships started with something simple. Shared classes, mutual friends, maybe a random conversation over coffee. Mine started with a lost wallet, $43 in cash, and a note that made absolutely no sense. It was a Wednesday, the kind of midweek slump day where everyone in Chicago looks half asleep on the train. I'd gotten home from work, tossed my keys on the counter, and that's when I noticed a black leather wallet sitting neatly on top of my mail. Not tossed, not slid under the door, placed. Which was weird because my apartment building isn't exactly known for courtesy. There was no name on the outside, so I opened it. Driver's license, Evan Reyes. Early 20s, messy brown hair, bright smile, cash still inside, credit cards untouched. So far, not suspicious. Just someone who'd dropped his wallet and somehow traced it back to me. But tucked behind the ID was a folded scrap of notepad paper, the grocery store kind with perforated edges. One line written in quick, slanted handwriting. You dropped this at the corner. Thought you'd want it back. Also, you should stop going that way home. That was it. No explanation, no number, no signature, just a wallet returned with a warning. I don't know if you've ever tried to Google someone with a common name, but Evan Reyes Chicago pulled up enough people to start a small convention. I tried calling the emergency contact number listed in his insurance card. His sister. No answer. Part of me wanted to ignore it. Chalk it up to some socially awkward Good Samaritan. But that note kept sitting in my mind like a splinter. The next morning, walking to the train, I avoided the usual route, just in case. I felt ridiculous, but also safer? Maybe? I wasn't sure. That's when I saw him. Same messy hair, same smile as the ID photo. Standing outside the coffee shop near my station, sipping something iced despite the cold. He saw me staring and lifted the cup in a half-greeting, half-please don't scream at me gesture. You're the wallet guy? I said. He looked relieved. Yeah. Sorry for just dropping it off like that. Your building freaks me out. Fair, I admitted. But what was that note? He rubbed the back of his neck. Okay, so I didn't want to be weird about it. But the dude who almost ran into you the other night? I've seen him get into fights on that block. He hangs around the corner a lot. Just figured it was safer to go the long way. I remembered a guy brushing past me, muttering, but I hadn't thought twice. And how did you find my apartment? I asked. Well, he gave a sheepish grin. Your gym card fell out too. They scanned it for me. It was both impressive and borderline too much effort, but something about his honesty was grounding. So, he said, coffee to make up for creeping you out? That's how it started. Me, a wallet, and a note that should have been alarming, but somehow became the beginning of one of the easiest friendships I've ever had.